Happy Thanksgiving to my friends, family, and supporters. Not quite in that order. And the haters out there as well. Anyway, today is Thanksgiving Day, and guess what? Tom's got to do some rat cleanings. So, today, since people got a lot of questions on, well, how does Tom do his rats and what's wrong with them and everything else, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody except for myself. But the truth of it is, why not show them what I do? I mean, I got nothing to hide, and I've showed people over the years everything I've done, including governmental issues like health department and everything. And I put out a lot of videos on YouTube, got a few pages there, and of course, a few pages on Facebook. But lately, the big thing's been, how do you feed your rats? How do you water them? How do you clean their cages? What do you do? Why do you do it? It's probably going to take me a couple videos to pull this off. And again, I'm one-handed. Got a lot to do here on Thanksgiving Day. My family went up north, and they're going to probably stay up there a few days, hang out with the family. And, well, I got a responsibility, of course, to the rescue animals on that side of the store. And, of course, my rats, which are the most important thing, because without those, I can't make feeders for the reptiles. Can't make feeders for the people that come and buy them, and I can't make great pet rats. Now, first off, I'll try and talk while we work, because it's kind of difficult, and again, one-handed, I can't do all this stuff. But the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to flip this cage. And in order for me to flip a cage properly, all the litter's removed, everything gets sprayed down, including the top bowls and water things. So, give me just a minute. I'm going to have to pause back and forth several times while I do things, but this is a dirty cage that is honestly only about, 3 days old. I do this about every 3 days because I do like clean animals. And for myself, I put up my sleeves to where I'm kind of like a surgeon. I keep the dirt down below, as you can see. And I clean my hands several times while I do this. I'll probably do 4 cages on top, 4 cages on the bottom, and then go wash my hands between each 4. And then I do the 4 or 5 that are scattered throughout the store, and I'm washing my hands in between like every 4 cages. First off, mites. Let's get something straight here. I don't care how good you are at what you do. All animals have mites usually, or some type of parasite. And this is fact. You can look this up anywhere, because I hate to say it. Most of you watching this video also have mites. And they're flesh-eating mites that actually eat all the crust and the waxes and the garbage and the buildup that is in your pores or your skin. So the truth of it is, people that have serious breakout problems and acne problems can be due to too many parasites within the skin. Now, I'm not an expert by any means, and I've been saying that for well over 20 years. But the real fact of the matter is there are living parasites on everything. Salmonella is on everything. Your doorknobs, your steering wheels, the chicken at Pick and Save. The truth of it is, it's how you deal with foods and how you deal with yourself when you're walking through life. I like to clean my hands several times a day. And that's because I touch people and I shake hands and people are coughing into their hands and such. But anyway, we got some jobs to do, and this is going to take me a few videos. So I'm going to stop talking, because the truth of it is, I got to work. I got about, 2 or 3 hours worth of work that I'm going to do in some videos that'll probably be about 20 or 30 minutes long in total in 5-minute segments. But anyway, we start out with the old cage that's just a few days old, and I do a complete wipe down. The chemicals that I use are non-abrasive towards my animals to where they're not going to be harmed. I used a very watered-down glass cleaner, because I do buy a lot of chemicals myself throughout different buys that I've bought over the years. But just so you know, regular vinegar water also does give off toxins for a while until you aerate that a little while. So I always suggest, after you clean a cage, that you aerate it. Okay, and let it sit for just a couple of minutes before you dump your litter in. But anyway, we're going to start with this cage in a minute. I'm going to start a new video because Facebook usually does about 5 or 10 minute videos, and I just want to make them all short videos. So we're going to do another video in a minute. Look for the start of the cleaning of rat cages by Tom and how he does it, or whatever I label the crap as. All I got to say is God bless and thanks for looking.